a black star appears, a point of darkness in the night sky's clarity, point of darkness and gateway to repose. Reach out, pierce the fine fabric of the sheltering sky, take repose. I've always wanted to get as far as possible from the place where I was born. Far both geographically and spiritually. To leave it behind. I feel that life is very short, and the world is there to see, and one should know as much about it as possible. One belongs to the whole world, not just one part of it. Because we don't know when we will die, we get to think of life as an inexhaustible well. Yet everything happens only a certain number of times, and a very small number, really. How many more times will you remember a certain afternoon of your childhood? An afternoon that is so deeply a part of your being that you can't even conceive of your life without it. Perhaps 4, 5 times more, perhaps not even that. How many more times will you watch the full moon rise? Perhaps 20. And yet it all seems limitless. There are mornings when, from the first ray of light seized upon by the eye, and the first simple sounds that get inside the head, the heart is convinced that it is existing in rhythm to a kind of unheard music, familiar but forgotten because long ago was interrupted, and only now has suddenly resumed playing. The silent melodies pass through the fabric of the consciousness, like the wind through the meshes of a net, without moving it, but at the same time unmistakably there, all around it. For one who has never lived such a morning, its advent can be a paralyzing experience. One never took the time to savor the details. One said, another day, but always with the hidden knowledge that each day was unique and fatal, that there never would be a return, another time. Whenever he was en route from one place to another, he was able to look at his life with a little more objectivity than usual. It was often on trips that he thought most clearly and made the decisions that he could not reach when he was stationary. You will find yourself among people. There is no help for this, nor should you want it otherwise. The passages where no one waits are dark and hard to navigate. The wet walls touch your shoulders on each side. When the trees were there, I cared that they were there, and now they are gone. Does it matter? The passages where no one waits go on and give no promise of an end. You will find yourself among people. Faces, clothing, teeth and hair and words, and many words. When there was life, I said that life was wrong. What do I say now? You understand? It seems to me that if one could accept existence as it is, partake of it fully, the world could be magical. The cricket on my balcony at the moment piercing the night repeatedly with its hurried needle of sound would be welcome merely because it is there, rather than an annoyance because it distracts me from what I am trying to do. The only thing that makes life worth living is the possibility of experiencing now and then a perfect moment. And perhaps even more than that, it's having the ability to recall such moments in their totality, to contemplate them like jewels